Welcome back. Glad to be playing some more Dynasty Warriors today. We're going to continue off, and we'll see. We might finish this campaign as recording. There might be one more to it. I personally think there'll be
Surprise
one
quiz
more.
time! Lord Zhang Fei has a little nickname
Especially
for
if I'm getting
himself.
some kind of training over here. Let's see what we get. Oh.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Time to act.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I totally didn't read the goal. Whoops. I'm going to have to backtrack. What? I don't get a restart point, so I just gotta chase after him. Alright, right onto the horse it is now.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! I challenge you to battle. Prepare you for that. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Yes. Quite a calming environment. Everything you need is close at hand, quite like the mountain retreat. Ah,
Pardon me. To appear out of the blue and immediately comment on the state of your residence, I must be more exhausted than I thought. An actual battlefield is nothing like the assumptions and analyses one makes in a planning session. Perhaps that revelation took a toll on me. Before he departed, Shishu saw to it that my abilities became known to many. And then, Lord Liu Bei ventured to my mountain retreat on multiple occasions, entreating me to become his strategist. This is also known to many. Hence, I had to take advantage of the situation and play the part of a genius with God-given wisdom. That is how I will demonstrate to friend and foe alike that Zhugliang, the sleeping dragon, has finally taken flight. In order for Lord Liu Bei to stand out among his rival warlords, I must make it known that he has indeed gotten his hands on a rare resource. But of course, what else would one expect from a tactician? Though today was my first foray into warfare, it would not do for me to appear unnerved by the experience. In reality, it was highly stressful. I am simply pleased that everything turned out well in the end. The deeds done this day were a great help. I speak of Lord Guan Yu, Lord Zhang Fei, Lord Zhao Yun, and you, of course. Tacticians must be shrewd with their discourse, as a rule. Shall I explain why you alone are privy to these thoughts? It is true that I consider you an excellent asset. Yet, I wish to expand your utility further. You have sampled my vegetables, yes? Then you well know my predilection for items with profound zest and a palpable bite. May our fellowship be long and fruitful. I might not mind this traipse through the muck and mire with one such as you by my side.
I hope you weren't annoyed by me sending a message. But I'm unable to visit you now. This is the only option. And I'm grateful you've come. You're too kind to me. After all, I may very well become your enemy. I knew this the moment I chose to serve Lord Cao Cao. But it's difficult to admit as much aloud. Really? That makes me feel a little better. But my heart is resolved on this matter. I made the decision after thinking carefully about how I would protect all I hold dear. Weighed against the things I could not bear to lose. My idealism is trivial. Besides, Lord Liu Bei has gained a great ally. Zhuge Liang is a once-in-a-generation genius. He will enable Lord Liu Bei to flourish. They will do things that I could not possibly imagine. but I can at least take pride in the fact that I introduced them to each other. Apologies, but thank you for thinking about me. Do you remember? I told you I can be myself around you. So today, I wanted to make sure, to confirm that I had made the correct decision. And now, here before the one I admire so deeply, my feelings remain firm. Would you mind if I ended with a selfish request? I want you to remember that you met a good-natured, naive man called Shishu. Though the good times were brief, and we parted ways in the end, remember that I strove alongside you and Lord Liu Bei to realize a shared dream. I will hold on to the memories we made together for the rest of my life. And one day, even if we've become enemies, I hope to help you once again. I may not be a person of great talent or skill, but my resolve in this is unmatched.
So you're saying Cao Cao will soon... Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang...
Now is the time to advance. Everyone, G1 shall guide you. Begin advancing.
Everyone stop. I must take a moment to observe the enemy.
Bear witness. Just so.
We shall attack like a surging wave. Make haste with preparations. All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come, I, G1, shall take you on.
They are a powerful foe. I shall take care of them.
I was an excellent
The enemy officer
We shall
has been
fight
defeated.
together.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance!
I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward!
The enemy officer
Start the advance.
has been defeated.
Let's go.
We seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here.
Fantastic deed. This is something I shall never forget.
Take that. March. Let's go. Take that. Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is silly, no matter how you slice it.
All my might.
We advance together. Commence the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Advance! All of you, follow me! March!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Take that!
Infested.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return
has
after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
You're a capable sort, to say the least. Keep that up!
Time is right. Go.
I have slain the enemy officer! No witness to my power. All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's witness! I claim another victory in the name of my brother!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
Now's the time!
We came here just at the right time. We certainly know how to fight
The
back.
enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you. The path we must walk is set. Onward! Everyone! Start the event!
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
The advance begins.
The enemy
Now.
officer has been
Follow
defeated.
me! Start the advance! That did not go as planned. I must try again later. Well done!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Looking rough. All my might. The moment has come. There we go. Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Take that. Bear witness to my power.
Jumping into the fray like this,
The enemy
you seem
officer
rather sure of your
has been
abilities.
defeated. I have slain the enemy officer! The enemy officer has been defeated. Nice try! Take this! An opening! Take it! Hunter down! All my might! Looking rough. See you. Hunter down! Take that! Done very well. The enemy officer
I can count on
has
you.
been defeated. Yeah. This is here. Looking rough. Now. An opening. Take that. An opening. Concentrate. All my might. That's enough to destroy your
The enemy
ability.
officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Let's go. An opening. Hunter down. An opening. Take that. Looking rough. All my might. Looking rough. Right you down. An opening.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
I don't see any way out of this. Perhaps this battle's to be my last.
The time is right. Go. Let's go. Take this.
Behold my true power.
You've come to help.
Take
We
this.
may get out of this yet.
Take this. An opening. Take that. Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough. Bear witness to my power. Hold my power. Looking rough. Take that. Got it. Ascending. Take that. There is something we must tell you. We have heard that Lord Liu Bei fell ill a few days ago. His condition appears to be quite serious.
I mean, he is getting pretty old. They say he doesn't have a lot of time. Yes, one can't help but think back to what happened with Tao Qin.
Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Liu Bei taking over Shu province. But now that Lord Chugu Lian is our strategist, I wonder if Brother's answer will be different this time around.
So, you wish for me to take over as Jing's leader? Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei, and will continue to focus on invading Jing. Should he succeed, no one in the land will have the strength to oppose him. Now that Lord Liu Bei has fallen ill, you may be the only one who can defend the province from Cao Cao, my lord.
But
given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance, but at the same time, it will be a first step toward a greater goal. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a region of complex terrain and fertile soil, making it particularly important. Liu Zhang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous, but he lacks the boldness and decisiveness needed to protect his subjects. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, the common folk would accept it with open arms. By taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan, who controls Jiangdong, our faction's strength will be on par with Cao Cao's.
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm. That will require me to stand up against Lord Cao Cao. And I recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, and myself sharing power, splitting the realm into 3. But I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Bei, not when he has treated us so well. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be willing to take over the administration of the province, but taking Jing for myself would not be my way. That is but a betrayal of trust, and it is not something I wish to do.
Of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to convince me?
I was sure you were going to say as much from the beginning. However, this will limit our options. It may make our path much more arduous.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more difficult than betraying my own principles.
I understand.
You know, this might be weird for me to say, but I'm actually glad that Liu Song took over for Liu Bei. Well, Xiu Liang tried to talk Brother into succeeding Liu Bei, but he said no. It just goes to show that he's still the same man as ever, one who sticks to his principles. We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have changed a lot, right? But Brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning. His decision made that obvious. That's the kind of man I want to support. He has charisma, something I suppose every leader needs to have. And so, he needs to be careful to maintain it. Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind like Brother or Zhuge Liang, let's keep moving forward through sheer grit and effort. Ha! You haven't changed a bit either, have you? I like that. Right then. Let's go give that bastard Cao Cao something to sweat about.
Hey, Lord Guan Yu! Training up?
Yes. And from the looks of it, you've been doing likewise.
Yes, sir. Lord Zhuge Liang said that Cao Cao is going to be marching on us with a huge army. So I figured I would do what I can while I can. Just finished up helping carry some supplies.
Well, that is a good start. Lord Cao Cao appears intent on getting rid of Liu Bei and bringing Jin Province under his own control. And we cannot let that happen. Cao Cao, spar with me for a round.
Oh, seriously? Absolutely! How could I say no to a request like that from you?
I hear Lord Liu Bei refused Lord Liu Biao's offer of ruling Jing province. I still cannot say what the best option would have been. Would it not have been better if Lord Liu Bei had ruled Jing, if only temporarily, to gather everyone to fight against Cao Cao? With a massive army advancing toward us, would that not have been the best option? I cannot see Lord Liu Song being up for a fight. I had a feeling you may be thinking the same thing. Still, I am also somewhat glad that things have gone this way. Lord Liu Bei is a man who brings honor to these lands. That is why so many are willing to follow him. For me, it was witnessing how he risks his life to see justice done that won my loyalty. If he had changed his ways and taken Jing from Lord Liu Song, perhaps his followers would have deserted him. Such a choice could have ruined all that he's built up over the years. But whatever the case, it is our duty as his retainers to keep him safe. No matter how formidable our adversary, we'll show no fear.
Shishu, why are you here?
Lord Liu Bei.
You have come to call for our surrender, have you not? As a messenger of Cao Cao?
I see you have not changed, Zhuge Liang. You see through it all, even without a word. Lord Liu Song has already surrendered to Cao Cao's forces. He supposedly promised that he would hand you over.
No.
No matter how great of a strategy Zhuge Liang puts into motion, the moment Lord Liu Song switched his alliance, you lost. And while this may be unexpected coming from your enemy's messenger, Lord Liu Bei, I beg of you, you must escape. You will have more opportunities as long as you stay alive.
Shishu is correct, my lord. Although, that is not to say it is impossible to defend Xinye while fending off Cao Cao's army.
You're saying there's a way?
Indeed. We can use the people of Xinye as decoys to lure the enemy forces into the castle. There, we crush them.
That will not do. By employing such tactics, we would be robbing the people of Xinye of the ability to decide their own fates.
Which is why I said that Shishu is correct. Quickly abandoning the castle and running is probably our best option.
Right. Okay. Let's do that. I appreciate your warning, Shishu. We can now hope to live to fight another day.
You are too kind. Though I may not be able to leave Cao Cao's service, I wish to be with you in spirit. And that is why I will not provide strategies to him. Not now or ever. I might not be able to advise you directly, but there must be other ways in which I can help.
No. Any subterfuge of that kind would only be a detriment. Instead, would you be willing to help us plan our next move?
You want me to help you plan?
Abandoning the castle is one thing, but getting away safely is another, and requires us to prepare some sort of strategy. And, with your wisdom, I am certain that we can make that strategy even better. There is no need to worry. If you make but a small contribution, Cao Cao will not notice.
You really haven't changed, have you? Fine. A small contribution it shall be. I trust you shall utilize it to aid Lord Liu Bei's cause.
I'm all prepared and ready to go. I think I'm getting used to abandoning castles and running away.
I am sorry. My stubbornness just keeps causing more trouble.
You need not worry, brother. All we need to do is survive. Just like we've always done.
Right. We will protect you and your family with every bit of our strength.
I suppose I can't afford to waver now. Especially with my brothers cheering me up. All right. Let's go. We are all going to survive this.
My lord! My lord! I'm grateful to see you.
Some of the peasants here escaped from Cao Cao's invading forces. Others barred from their castle since Governor Liu Song's surrender. They've endured much difficulty. They've nowhere else to turn. We humbly ask for your guidance.
Bringing them along would inevitably slow our march's pace. Just advise them to avoid any rash acts. Cao Cao's forces are unlikely to raise a hand to peasants who have shown no resistance.
Zhuge Liang. The Longzong plan required the acquisition of Jing province.
Huh. My lord?
And now, I have taken Jing province. It would be truly strange to suggest relinquishing it now.
My apologies. Indeed, a kingdom is more than land. It is those who call it home who are truly vital. And you have indeed taken Jing province. So, let us combine our abilities to overcome hardship and discover the way forward. To your kingdom, Lord Liu Bei.
Forgive me, everyone. I wish for them to accompany us. That is my desire.
Our advance is far too slow. We need to put some distance between us and Cao Cao's forces, but at this rate, they'll catch up to us. The cause is fairly obvious.
I cannot just leave those who came to me seeking help.
Yes, I understand that. And it is my job to do something about our current predicament.
Well said.
I will now head to Jiangxia. The governor there, Lord Liu Qi, owes me a favor. We may be able to ask him for protection.
A favor, eh? Just what kind of scheme did you pull?
Oh. It was nothing, really. Lord Guan Yu, I would like you to accompany me to Jiangxia. We will borrow his troops, then return to escort Lord Liu Bei.
Very well. Zhao Fei, Zhao Yun, take care of Liu Bei until I return.
Course!
With my life.
Thank you. All of you. My life is in your hands.
Uh-oh.
There you are, Zuluan. I see you are still with Liu Bei, assisting him in his struggle to stop Cao Cao. That is good. But what is going on? What is Liu Bei trying to do by taking this many commoners with him as he flees? What? Do you mean that he would risk the lives of the people for something so abstract? Whatever his reason is, this will most likely end in a great deal of casualties. Why will he not run and leave the people behind? Even Cao Cao would not attack commoners who are away from their lord. And why would they not try to leave Liu Bei? This many individuals displaying such loyalty to one man at the risk of their own lives, that is absurd. I had only thought of Liu Bei as a simple tool, but... spreading his beliefs and dragging his people into war. I suppose that is befitting of what people usually call a hero. And as with all so-called heroes, wherever Liu Bei goes, destruction and violence follow. No matter the words they use to glorify their cause, in the end, each of them sacrifices people for their goals. And judging from how dire this current situation is, perhaps he is even more dangerous than Cao Cao. I see Cao Cao's army has caught up. So,
What will Liu Bei do now? Cling on to his conviction, accept the casualties, and continue on. I shall watch carefully.
Alright, let's see what's going on
Shall
here.
we start? I'm grateful.
Let's see if I can do this like circle loop, help these guys. Bam, bam, bam. I don't know. Let's just get started and see what happens here.
I fight so that honor may carry the day.
I'm counting on you.
I carry the very future of our realm. A future Liu Bei's wife strove to protect. And I shall protect him with my life. Let us go.
Whatever it takes. We must get to Lord Liu Bei. Let's go. Come on! He stands alone. Surround him!
Then bring it on! I'll take you all on at once!
Let's go.
Great hero without equal.
A true army of one.
That's who Zhang Fei is.
Is that all? Come on! Who's next?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have no time to waste on the likes of you. Out of our way! I am a dragon burning with fury, and I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way! All my might!
As if my blade was cutting nothing but air! Truly formidable.
Putting on a front to protect your allies is commendable. But you really should give up.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
There are still many left on the other side of the bridge. Let us wait here and have faith that they will reach us.
All my might!
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Do not underestimate the tenacity of Liu Bei's forces. Show them no mercy and hunt them down.
I, Jung-Ho, shall be your adversary. Is that all,
All my might!
If you please.
Concentrate.
Let me see you.
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you. The enemy officer has
There's
been
no
defeated.
virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
Let's go. So that's Zhao Yu. I'm glad I positioned reinforcements here. Because that man is a whirlwind.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. Where did I go wrong?
The enemy officer
Things don't look too
has been
good.
defeated.
You seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
I shan't waver.
Losing ground. How can we fix this? The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now! That an officer? You must be kidding!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
All my might!
Victory!
Let's go! All my might!
In the end.
An opening!
Time to act. I shan't waver.
All my might! I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Begin the event. All units, march!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No need to overextend ourselves. Let's leave the rest to our reserves. Take it.
So, we arrived at Changban Bridge unscathed.
What just happened? We should head straight to Lord Liu Bei.
The moment has come.
This is it!
What just happened? Wait, Lord Liu Bei? You waited for us?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Hang on a little while longer.
Bear witness to my power.
So, this is everyone then. Seems not all were able to escape unscathed.
The enemy officer
Still,
has been defeated.
we must move on for now.
I'm still needed. And that means I must fall back for now.
All right. Taking care of those trying to cross the bridge. I'd better go after brother now.
Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. How about been safe and unharmed? Cao Yun, good to see you back in one piece.
You ran through hell for us. You have my eternal gratitude.
The enemy officer.
We've succeeded in
has
cutting
been
Liu
defeated.
Bei off. It seems our vanguard has stopped them in their tracks.
So Liu Bei intends to continue down this path. It is a road that can only be traveled while sacrificing people along the way.
Let's give it to them.
Even so, you are not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
The enemy officer
Liu Bei
has been defeated.
allowed to escape.
Shift waver.
All forces are to pursue him with every man available.
Start the advance!
All my might.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
Yeah, reinforcements, please.
This will not be nice.
Time to end this.
The enemy officer
Failed
has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Ah, Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements. I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers,
The enemy officer
we can start putting our plans into place.
We fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Chibi. Plan worked. Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
Now, rain arrows upon them.
That'll be quicker than that.
What's going on?
Yet all of them continue to follow him. The officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a
The enemy
single
officer
man.
has been defeated.
This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei the true danger? Or is it Cao Cao? I must ascertain this for myself.
What's our plan to cut you off? You're not going any further.
Managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
The enemy officer
I will not allow you
has
to
been
block our
defeated.
path.
Shift waver.
We will break through. An excellent display of skill. We shall fight again.
Are you ready to face me?
I have no choice but to retreat.
Zhuge Liang has done it yet again.
Now they'll be forced to take another route. We'll have more time.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiangsha.
My lord, there is something you should know about the mountain pass Cao Cao's forces are taking. There is actually a second route near the pass. I thought it might be of some use.
The enemy officer has been defeated. We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we can start preparations in earnest.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
The time is right. Go.
Everything has gone according to plan. Now, we'll just eliminate the enemy.
Back! Will! Got this! An ambush! Damn! It was a trap!
Okay, we're winners. Keep up the pace!
Harrowing circumstances indeed, but I must consider the next step.
All my might.
True warrior of the Three Kingdoms. We're proud of your combat prowess.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can. Yes.
This is a pretty interesting battle. I like it.
Let's go.
Gotta be quicker. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Going my way today. Maybe next time.
We're finally through. Now let's go, so that we may continue on our path.
What is this fog? There's something strange about it.
No, I cannot let Liu Bei go after all. Allowing him to pass would be too great a risk.
I have lost sight of the path, and of all my comrades. Is this some sort of magic?
Alright, Daily Line, let's go. I figured this fight was gonna happen at some point.
Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem. Then, better ready yourself. You best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace! How that man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle. What can you call this but the worst kind of violence? Despite this, you would protect him? Does your bond with him truly serve as reason enough? This is my last.
What a strange fog. We must seek out Lord Liu Bei.
Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But as long as these heroes exist in the world,
there will always be someone like me who opposes them. You fool. Heroes who dub their greed conviction and endanger the lives of the defenseless. I will never allow them to do as they wish, for it is our duty to achieve peace in this realm. And if you choose to protect Liu Bei, then this is where our paths diverge. However, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. If you won't kill me here, then my only choice is to flee for now. Do you remember the words Juha uttered before her death? Do they still echo in your soul? Live and create the world we dreamed of. If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero that we can trust to bring our dreams to fruition, then do what you must to make me believe it. But the moment he strays from that path and is deemed unworthy of our trust, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin, no matter how long it takes. Never forget that. Farewell, Zuluan. May we one day fly together.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings, that they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake.
recall this from
And that no number of
the Wu
years
playthrough.
could ever age
We are getting
them.
mighty close to the end then, holy crap.
Zuluan,
For this campaign anyway.
you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
The fog has lifted. It seems that everyone is safe. It is time to move on. We shall head downstream towards Jiangxia. There. We will start again. Together.
So, Liu Bei has gotten away. We still have a major problem, even if we have control of Jing.
It looks like they're off our tail. Though, given what we've lost, it's hard to feel much joy.
Brother. Lord Liu Bei, please do not be disheartened. For we've never had the luxury of time to lament. It is true that we've lost much. But, because of that, you have gained something much greater, my lord. Precisely so. We will be attempting to put the Longzong plan into action. If it succeeds, your strength will grow to rival that of Cao Cao and Sun Quan. Cao Cao will most likely continue his southward advance. In order to stop him, we must ally with Wu, who also opposes him.
Hold on. You say we're to ally with Wu, but will they be willing to take on Cao Cao?
Judging from what I hear of Wu, they would be likely to prioritize peace within their borders and among their own people. If they are hesitant to fight and opt to surrender, would that not cause everything to fall apart?
Indeed. And I do not intend to drag Lord Liu Biao, nor Lord Sun Quan into a conflict. Even more so if they are unwilling to go to war.
I'm fairly certain that, like us, those in Wu do not wish to see Jing fall into Cao Cao's hands. They must know that he will be their enemy eventually. It may take time for them to decide, but I expect they will stand up and fight. But for now, let us reorganize our forces in Jiangxia. That is the first step.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while. It is just as you guessed. A man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender. However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu. Right you are. In some form or another, Lord Zhuge Liang shall return with aid from Wu, without fail. Of that I am certain, though I cannot say why. Now we must trust in our strategist, and wait.
It's another war. And a big one this time, too.
Let's give it to them.
All units, forward! Follow me! Liu Bei! Forward, march! Okay! Forward! Can any of you keep up with me?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Would you look at this blowhard? I'll smash you down to size.
Move forward!
This looks like a good spot to stay put.
Take this!
Now, here!
What you here is all I need.
The enemy officer
I'm counting on you,
has been defeated.
now and beyond.
We mustn't get ahead of the pack. We shall hold off here. Do it! Okay, this is the place. All units, commence the charge. We'll be here to support. The time has come. Everyone, get ready!
We're joining our allies. Concentrate our forces.
Get close to me, now!
Let's give it to them.
Arms at the ready. It's time to work together.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer,
The real fight
has been
starts
defeated.
now.
Let's give it to them. Cannot hold back.
Take this! Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over, you hear?
Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior. Bear witness to my power. And open it.
The enemy officer
Neither my heart nor
has
my
been
spear
defeated.
have broken. We shall meet again. That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself. All my might. All my might. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's thorny, but walk it we shall.
The moment has come.
Bear witness to my power. The enemy officer
I know now how
has been
ill-prepared I
defeated.
was. I will retreat.
The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might. I've been waiting for this. I've proved I'm a true warrior for 3 kingdoms. Concentrate. All my might.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between is strengthened.
Gotta be quicker than that. Bear witness to my power. That an officer? You must be kidding! See, I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must retreat.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Time to act. All my might.
Looking rough. Here you come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
All my might.
Time to end this.
Bear witness to my power.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. All my might. See you.
You'll go no further. You'll go no further.
Take that. Take that. Take that. All my might. Take that. Take that. Take that. All my might.
Go no further.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This victory
belongs to all of us.
It's actually a relatively hard one. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, almost level 10 halberd.
Well.
It's another war. And
Thank you for your help at Changban. Without you, all would have been lost. I don't know if I would have survived without your help there. Truly, you're... Being with you made me feel so safe. I felt that way from the moment we met. Yes, the best I felt in years. To be serving Lord Liu Bei alongside you. It's all I wanted. And it came to be. Now that you're here, What did I do? It's okay, you can tell me. Nothing you say will bother me. Did I do something in my sleep? If so, that too was the real me. Earlier, I said that this place is what I had been seeking. And I was trying to put into words why it was that I sought after you and Lord Liu Bei. But I've just realized. His generosity truly knows no bounds. And you never asked me to be someone I'm not. This is where I can truly be myself. I feel I can tell you anything. I've always wanted a friend like you. Being with you really is like a dream. I hope we will continue to have many nights like this one.
The city here in Jiangsha is as good a place to live.
Let's visit Guan Yu first. Let's see what he's got to say.
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again. Thanks to your valiant efforts, we were able to avoid the enemy as we advanced. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Chengsha, and an acquaintance of Lord Chugu Lian, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill, and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Jiangsha in one piece. Heh, as if a rabble like that could ever be a match for us. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles Brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if Brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all.
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom led to some losing their lives. Even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. Needed me to. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. My chagrin is undeniable. And yet, abandoning my ambitions would be even more unbearable. That would be the same as abandoning myself, the man who is loved by his people. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fan Ko, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means...
Indeed, Lord Sun Quan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi in Jing.
Oh.
There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some
Are
chance
we
of
about
winning.
to go into the
Most
final
of
battle?
Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat. The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the Yangtze will hamper their maneuvers. The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lu Su. Yes, yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all speed.
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish to speak with you.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang.
I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu, or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
Your support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble. Don't you worry about that.
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you. Yes. There is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that. The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei, setting fire to Cao Cao's ships. Such a strategy is no assured victory. There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp to our north. This time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north. Indeed, we must detect that exact moment. And your power, the power to read the wind, is up to the challenge, is it not? Perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi at night. I need you to sense that change coming and give the signal to loose our flames. You have my thanks. In order for our fire attack to succeed, we must exploit all means at our disposal. This is a vital task I could entrust to no other. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but we're counting on that power of yours. Victory or defeat is in your hands.
You've truly brought a storm upon my head this time, eh? Honestly, I've been running this way and that, thanks to your exploits. Well, I admit, I don't mean to seriously admonish you. Rather, I'm actually quite thankful. You gave me the final push I needed to get my thoughts in order after being lost for a long time. I must confess, I've been perplexed by the issue for some time now. You're striving to become someone, whereas I haven't even been trying. I've just been existing in obscurity. I used to struggle greatly in communicating with others, and my hard work was constantly met with mockery. It was then that Master Shui Jing took me under his wing. I had begun seeing the world as unfairly obtuse, even when my efforts were finally recognized. I found the idea of choosing my own path burdensome, let alone actually walking it. It was thanks to you that I was able to reform my attitude, and for that, I am forever grateful. More than you could imagine. I dread to think of the state I'd be in without your counsel. What we give and receive determines our fates with one another. Master Shui Jing told me that. You hold so many bonds with different people and have discovered your own path. I think others see you as one who provides guidance. It may take different forms, but you have the gratitude of those around you. I know that to be true, as I'm one such person. I hope that we can stay close as we continue upon our own paths, the ones we've chosen for ourselves without hesitation.
Do you think this deployment is daring enough to defeat Cao Cao's divisions?
Of course. And once he's...
Well, my
Here you
best
are.
guess is... Oh, so there's the split. So if I kill Cao Cao, I go a whole different direction? That's my guess. I don't know. I will figure all that stuff out later. It looks like the Great Battle of Chibi is not the end of this campaign. So we're not rolling yet. I was gonna drop all my gems.
we finally confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future! We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end. Hold your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread, rendering it largely ineffective. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Have you heard? It seems Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
How did he break out of such grievous injuries? I can't imagine he could have escaped on his own.
No one knows where the enemy soldiers who surrendered in the last battle are either. You can bet they had something to do with it. Huang Gai a traitor? It almost defies belief. Oh? Well, we haven't seen you around these parts in a while. So, you've been at Lord Liu Bei's side, have you? I suppose I can be honest with you. The truth is, Huang Gai may have turned traitor.
Not only has he been openly criticizing Lord Sun Quan of late, but his actions have been consistently suspicious. What's more, when Zhou Yu questioned him on his behavior, he carelessly spoke of having made contact with Cao Cao.
After that, he was flogged and thrown into the prison. Yet now, not a soul knows where he is. According to the man himself, he found Lord Suan Chuen lacking in caliber. Though if you ask me, I observed no such misgivings.
Regardless, if Huang Gai has defected to the enemy, Cao Cao may be aware of our plans. We must proceed with the utmost caution in the next battle.
Irregardless if this is the end of the campaign for this whatever side of Liu Bei's campaign that I've gone down, even if this is not the end, this will be the last battle that I'll be able to do for this recording.
To make Lord Liu Bei's ambitions a reality, we must realize the Longsong plan. And, in order to do so, we must first win this battle without fail. I'll say it again, but this mission relies on the outcome of the fire attack. As such, we will give the command to go into battle the moment you sense a change in the wind. Has the wind shown any sign of changing soon? Understood. Then we shall mobilize our troops at once.
Let's begin. Now then.
Yes.
Oh?
Yes. Do you mind?
Fine.
Aye.
Shall we start? My time has come. I'm counting on you.
We've done all that we can. Now, we must support each other and fight our way through. Show them your mettle! This battle is ours for the taking! For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle!
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Defense now! All units, strengthen your guard! Repel the hostile offensive!
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
We will not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have.
We must not let them reach land. Loose arrows at will!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might! I would be honored if I could test my skills against you!
An opening. No, we can't let them take this position.
I must hold it!
Bear witness to my skill. All my life.
This is bad. Someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for. I should fall back while I can.
Retreat's cocky. The enemy officer has been defeated. Everything is going well so far. I'd say it's just about time to land another blow.
Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has become a lot more complicated.
Behold my power!
What just happened? What am I going to do with you?
The enemy officer.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
I may not be able to make it through this.
Refuse me? What just happened? Gotta be quicker than this. What just
I
happened?
must retreat and rethink my plans.
No. Help me.
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows.
The enemy officer.
Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers.
I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
It's time. I'm heading for the altar.
That white fan, his appearance, must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side.
March forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with
The
my
enemy
predictions.
officer has been defeated.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
You will have to make do without me.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is this the end?
I will now begin prayer. We must distract the enemy while carrying out the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this battle. Guard him with your lives!
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. These ships, Wu is ours for the taking.
The time is right. We've lost our archers in the east. The enemy's offensive will go on unimpeded now. All my might. This territory.
The enemy officer,
So they've arrived.
has been defeated.
Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now. Let's go.
Cao Cao's fleet has been scattered, and the enemies advancing on our position have been eliminated. I think it's safe to say that our distraction was a success. You should go now to aid our allies on the other fronts.
Our eastern front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there.
Now we march forward!
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance! Now this is what I call intense. I'm all fired up.
You have gone down the wrong path. I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. That's the advance. All my might.
Is that one guy? I can't believe it. He really defected from Earth.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal.
The enemy
I take
officer
responsibility for this failure
defeated.
and stop him here.
Now, advance!
So you come.
I claim another victory in the name of my prophecy. All my might.
The enemy officer, indeed, has been defeated. Our blades shall do the talking.
Take that. No way. I'm gonna lose.
Come and face me.
See if I failed somewhere. I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back. All my might.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Take that. No use. Take that.
The enemy officer
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
We are not giving up. Not here. We keep going.
So we have a duel then. Be warned. I shall not hold back.
I appreciate having you around in a pinch like this. It almost makes me emotional.
Have you sensed any changes in the winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself.
Bear witness to my power.
Let's go. All out.
It's holding up well, but Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. Our chance to turn the tide doesn't come soon.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
An opening. See you. Cao Cao. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battle.
You're giving the signal now. Anyone could see that it's much too soon. You must wait for the perfect moment. Be patient and think carefully.
Here's the resistance is futile. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Only now that I face you as an opponent do I realize just how strong you are.
What's wrong, Junior? Your resolve truly so weak?
Our archers on the Western Front have been wiped out. What chance do we have of stopping them now?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our defenses are beginning to crack on the Western Front. Send all available troops there to stop the enemy advance.
My train hasn't...
Well, I gotta defend the castle more. Let's go back from here.
You have gone down the wrong path. So I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Remember the advance. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Old bar guy? I can't believe this has come. He really defected from Oom.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now, advance! I am ready. Come and face me.
So you come. Sure you will. At this point, there is nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
I've been waiting for this.
The enemy officer has been
I shall
defeated.
analyze later. For now, I must go back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
Behold my power!
All my might!
The enemy officer
I shall
been
pull back
defeated.
for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bad feeling about this.
I, Jung-Ho, shall be your adversary.
Take the offensive.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
Is that all you? Bear witness to my power. This is embarrassing, but sometimes you just have to run. Take that. Head in. All my might. This is as far as I go.
The enemy
There's
officer
no virtue in
has
dying
been defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
So, even you're here. This will be a tough fight then.
Concentrate. Gotta be quicker than that.
Damn! Think that's good. Guess I'll have to fall back.
Everyone is holding up well. Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. Our chance to turn the tide does not come soon.
Take that. An opening. An opening.
Good. Quite good. Still, my will cannot be broken so easily.
An opening. All my might.
Yes, but resistance is futile.
Take that.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Go for that.
The time is right.
I, Ji Huan, shall take you on.
Gotta be quicker. Don't move up.
Are you ready to face me?
Believe in your commander. Forward!
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
This appears to be as far as we come. Where did I go wrong?
The enemy
Things
officer
don't look too good.
has been defeated.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
Take that.
consider the next step.
All my might!
I want it. The enemy officer
An excellent display of
has been
skill.
defeated.
We shall fight again.
The wind is already beginning to change. Do you not feel it yet? This is our chance.
Let's go.
Now, let the plan lead us down the path to victory.
Oh, the signal.
Yeah, Hungwai, the fact they got Cao Cao.
A lovely wind.
This time around, I'm gonna
Truly
stop
buried
those
Cao
two
Cao's
guys
forces
from doing
in
whatever the
flames.
thing they were doing.
One must strike them from deep within. Who better than I for the task?
I see. Given that you've been willing to oppose even allies in the name of Wu, everyone would find your defection believable. But doing this will result in much grief for you, Lord Huanggai. Are you still willing?
Truth be told, acting the betrayer is more painful than 1,000 lashings, Zhou Yu. However, it is even worse to fail to protect my people. Lord Cao Cao, this is where you and I part ways. So please accept this grand apology! These flames are the roar of Wu's counterattack!
Oh, the fire! It's spreading!
Timed the fires with a change in the wind. Liu Bei and Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side.
We must hold the line.
We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat, post haste! The moment has come.
We have done well to survive. Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance! Take this! We will shape the world to our will! And a one-word march!
The enemy officer
The ships go up in
has been
flames, one
defeated.
after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Pang Tong? If I did not know better, I would say.
Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them. Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again. Someday.
The winds really changed to make the fire attack possible. Lord Zhuge must be some kind of sorcerer.
So, I will come to be known not as a strategist, but as a trickster. I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice of my pride for our cause.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My part here is done. I must go now to plan for the next battle.
We can launch a counterattack once we reach the other side. Now, focus on retreating and minimizing our losses.
I will protect Lord Cao Cao no matter what.
The enemy officer.
Neither
has
flame
been
nor
defeated.
sword will touch him.
So, these chains were part of the enemy's plan. Then, we'll need to remove them quickly.
Yes, I agree. Preventing further sacrifices is our top priority now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can just avoid the flames. All is not yet lost.
The enemy officer
Quickly,
has been
regroup your
defeated.
units. This is where we make our stand.
Many of the ships are burning down. We need to make sure we take the right path forward.
If we don't do something, the flames will consume us all. Victory grows ever further from our reach.
Chains. They all came together to form the perfect plan. There's nothing more I can do here.
The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's days are numbered. Now, advance!
Beaten in battle.
I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
I have no choice but to retreat.
The future of Wu lies just beyond these flames. We will dash through the fire and claim our victory.
These flames have guided us to victory, and we will not waste this chance. Fight with everything you have. Give the enemy no quarter.
It looks like Cao Cao's forces are gathering on the northern coastline. If we are to face them, we must be prepared.
Let's go.
The fire attack was very effective. The enemy must be exhausted. If we all work together, victory will be ours.
Aimlessly attacking will do nothing but drain us. So, we're gonna hang back here.
Huang Kai, you really had us deceived. And it took some nerve for you to make a fool out of me.
The battle isn't over yet, Lord Chung. It's time for us to finish this.
Really, there's a charge point over there. I was like right there.
Let's go.
I was like right there too. God damn it. Good to know for next time.
waiting for? Attack!
The time is right. Go. Time to act. There we go. Let's get serious. Oh, that it. All my might.
One of whose strongest officers. I have come for your head, Cao Cao! Prepare to meet your end!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take your positions. We shall show them our unity.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that. Get this here.
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
This the end?
All my might. All my might.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
I won't give you time to ogle. I feel proud beholding your feats as a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Take that. All my might.
Another one falls behind me.
Easy. Get out somebody even lazier than I am.
Bear witness to my power. There we go.
All good, everyone? Let's do this when you're ready.
All my might.
Here's warriors.
The enemy officer has been
This
defeated.
fight is yours. Raise your sword for our kingdom, to bring honor to our ancestors.
As one, we will fight together. We will claim victory together.
All right, come on. I can handle you. No problem.
I'm glad you're here. I was actually getting a little anxious.
No chance to rekindle an old relationship. These turbulent times dictate such things.
The enemy officer has been
Let us
defeated.
withdraw. We must fight against the chains of destiny a little longer.
All my might.
The enemy
I
officer
can barely
has
hold
been
my
defeated.
weapon anymore. Maybe it's time to call it a day. It's over. Let's end this. Let's end it.
I've been waiting for this. Bring him down. Bear witness to my power. All my might.
I have it. I might as well use it.
Take that.
see.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot fall here. For the sake of every soul who has died in my name, I must flee. I must survive at all costs. I must be ready to do whatever it takes.
I suppose we shouldn't have expected Lord Cao Cao to be so easy to defeat. The real battle is yet to come. Lord Liu Bei, Lord Zhuge Liang has already put a new plan into place. We should begin our pursuit as well.
Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, I do have to call it here. Much as I really don't want to, I kind of have to. Although tonight, I'm going to get a gaming session in. I'm pretty confident. I mean, I'd have to do something really stupid to not finish the game tonight. At least this campaign tonight. So, look forward to that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time.